So here in part 2, we're going to get to add and subtract polynomials. And what we need to know about this is it's very similar to combining like terms, which we've done many times before. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to do in this first problem is I'm going to identify the like terms. So I've got 7x squared, and then I've got here a plus positive 2x squared. And I can go ahead and simplify that to 9x squared. I'm going to keep going now. I've got a positive 4x cubed, and I'm going to add a positive 10x cubed to give me 14x cubed. And then we've got a positive 6 plus a positive 4, which is positive 10. So like terms in polynomials are variables that have the same exponent. Very important to remember that and combine those. Now my polynomial that I have here is not in descending order, so I've just got to reorder it to 14x cubed plus 9x squared plus 10. And there's the answer. Okay, let's try the second problem, which is subtraction. And in this one I'm going to show you how to do it my preferred way, which is to work vertically by stacking them. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to identify the like terms. So I've got 7x cubed, 7x cubed. I have a positive 4x squared, and I have a positive 8x squared. Now I've got a negative 4 and a negative 8. And then I notice I've got this very lonely negative 2x. There's not a matching x variable on the left side of my expression. So here's how we'll handle this. I'm going to write this amount here on top, 7x cubed plus 4x squared plus 0x. I don't have any x's to match with this, so I'm going to put it as 0x. And then I've got my minus 4. And we are subtracting from that the 7x cubed plus the 8x squared minus the 2x minus the 8. So the important part here is I've got to remember that. So I'll be subtracting positives from positives and positives from negatives. What do I mean by that? So let's have a look. So I'm going to do 7x cubed minus 7x cubed, which is 0. I'm going to do positive 4x squared minus positive 8x squared. That leaves me with negative 4x squared. Then I'm going to do 0x minus negative 2x. So subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive, so this is going to be plus 2x. And that's what I mean by this could be tricky, and we've got to be careful for this. And then lastly, I have negative 4 minus negative 8, which is positive 4. So now I can just simplify my answer into negative 4x squared plus 2x plus 4. It's in descending order, and that's the answer. So that's the way I prefer to do these. You don't have to do it like that. You can do it horizontally if you want, and I'll show you that now. It's very similar to what we did in the first problem. So the first thing I'm going to do again is find my like terms. I always like to take note of those first, so I know what I'm dealing with. And again, we had that very lonely negative 2x. So I'll go ahead and I'll subtract my like terms, but remember, this part here plays an important part. So I'm going to do my 7x to the cubed minus 7x cubed, which is 0. Then I'm going to do my 4x squared minus 8x squared, which is negative 4x squared. I'm going to take my negative 4 and subtract negative 8, which is positive 4. And then that leaves me with, I have 0 x's on the left side here. So I've got 0x minus 2x, which is positive 2x. And now I just have to make sure that this is in descending order. Negative 4x squared plus 2x plus 4. And there's my answer, the same as when I did it vertically. So I don't prefer this way because I don't like shifting left to right all the time. Whichever way you prefer is up to you. I'm happy with whatever you choose. So this is what your Mathspace assignment is on today. Email me if you need any help, and good luck.